I'll never forget the day I descended into the darkest depths of the ocean. Our team of deep-sea explorers had been planning this dive for months. And finally, we were about to uncover the secrets that lay hidden beneath the waves. As I stepped into the submersible, a sense of excitement and trepidation washed over me. The darkness outside was absolute. A heavy blanket that suffocated all light. Our lights flickered to life, illuminating the endless blue blackness. The silence was oppressive, punctuated only by the steady beep of our instruments and the soft hiss of the life support systems. We delved deeper, the pressure gauge climbing steadily, until we reached the edge of the Hadal Zone. It was then that we saw it. A massive, undulating shape loomed in the distance, its body a mesmerizing dance of bioluminescent tendrils. At first, I thought it was just a giant squid, but as we drew closer, I realized it was something far more sinister. The creature's head was a twisted mass of writhing, pulsing flesh, with eyes that seemed to bore into my very soul. It regarded us with a cold, calculating intelligence, as if sizing us up for the kill. Our pilot, a grizzled old diver named Jack, tried to reverse the submersible. But it was too late. The creature had already wrapped its tendrils around us, holding us in a crushing grip. I felt a sense of claustrophobia wash over me as the darkness closed in. The instruments began to fail, one by one, plunging us into an inky blackness. And then, I heard the voice. It was low, raspy, and seemed to come from all around us. "You should not have come here," it growled. The words were like a cold wind that sent shivers down my spine. I tried to scream, but my voice was frozen in my throat. The creature began to drag us deeper, down into the darkest, most abyssal depths of the ocean. I was trapped, unable to escape, as the creature's grip tightened around us. And then, everything went black. When I came to, I was alone, floating in the darkness. The submersible was gone, and I was left with nothing but the faint glow of my diving suit's emergency lights. I stumbled through the darkness, desperate to find my way back to the surface. But as I swam, I realized that I was not alone. The creature was still out there, watching me, waiting for me. And then, I saw it, my own face, staring back at me from the darkness. The eyes were black as coal, and the skin was stretched taut over the bones. I realized, with a jolt of horror, that I was not me at all. I was the creature, or at least, a part of it. The last thing I remembered was the feeling of my mind being consumed by the darkness, as the creature's voice whispered in my ear, "You will never leave."